Well, hello from a snow hole, which I've just come across that somebody's been digging out. It's quite sheltered actually, it's quite comfy. I'm quite impressed. Wasn't what I was expecting to find here. You might think this is somewhere in the Highlands, maybe in the Cairngorms perhaps, where you typically find snow holes. But if I just pan around, it's actually West Lomond in Fife. It's March, it's spring, and this is pretty much the most snow we have left in Fife at the moment, I think. There you go. Although it's quite possibly some of the oddest litter I've found anywhere, I think. God knows what that's for, why anyone would have Union flags out with them. Strange thing to carry around with you. Yeah, I've just been on a bike ride past the reservoirs, and then I walked carrying the bike, well, not carrying the bike, pushing the bike along here, the flanks of it, and I'm going to cycle back on the path to Craigmead. But I thought it was worth filming this oddity today. As you can hear, it's very still. It's been the most amazing run of weather we've had. All this snow fell on a Wednesday, almost 3 weeks ago. Today's Tuesday, so tomorrow it would have been 3 weeks since all this fell. And because it hasn't been windy or rain, the snow stayed here, and it's just quite unusual to see it sitting around this long. But tomorrow, after 20 days without any precipitation falling in Fife whatsoever, everything is going to change, and it's going to be cold with rain, wind, and come the weekend, and maybe the week after next week, it's going to be snowing as well, so good stuff. Winter isn't quite done with us yet. It may be the meteorological spring, which starts on the 1st of March, but been lulled into a false sense of security, I think, and come next week it's all going to be freakishly similar to this, hopefully, fingers crossed. Right, back we go. It's the most wonderful smell. It hasn't been raining. It hasn't rained for 20 days, but there's this smell of... It reminds me of when I was younger and I used to ask my parents if I could water the garden. If it had been warm for a long time, it had been sunny, and the garden was dry and the soil was dry, and that smell you get of having watered a dry garden, it's this wonderful, fresh, natural smell. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it's just wonderful. It just feels so unpolluted, I want to say. It just feels very, very, very natural. It's just a nice smell. It smells of the outdoors.